There are in this land two tribes of smith workers and metal forgers, and one is the Merkings who remain among the Quicta, and they tell a tale of a flight from the west where their forebears lived in painted abodes cut out of rocks. It is now the land of Manan, and close to men by the waters above, for it burst asunder at the bowels, streaming out through Lyn Leon during a great night of darkness. So it is that these others who work with metal worship spirits who dwell beneath the sea. They do not worship gods as the Quicta do, and still cast food upon the waters, but they do have god beings which are less than gods, and worship these, calling them Haspa, Yelpa, and Tiz. They acknowledge Blassus and leave offerings to Nana. Oxen are sacred beasts to them, and they do not eat the flesh of geese, believing them to contain the souls of women. Yet they eat the flesh of boars, though believing these have been entered by the souls of men. But they do not eat this except with solemn ceremony. Once, though no longer, their chiefs were not succeeded by their sons as now, but brother succeeded brother by the mother. Then succession was by the mother's daughter's son. In the days before Umpopel was the great chief, wives were the property of all men of the household. It was not until after the coming of those who followed Lugard the bronze finder that many changed their ways. After Lugard came, the dead were no longer buried in the old manner, nestled in boughs and stones. They were laid out straight, heads to the west, with their comforting objects and oak bows, as is done today. These other metal workers learned their craft from Yassos, otherwise called Hesterbel, though some say there were two, and brothers. He came boat-born with the other children, Rhea and Mag, called Maya, who became his wives, for their father had cast them afloat at the time of the land sinking. This is not a tale known to us, and not being ours, it is not well understood. They were fortunate to escape the underwater dwellers who lurk in the depths to snatch seafarers down to destruction. We have heard many tales in our times concerning the Brim Kraken, which drags seacraft down to destruction in all four seas of Britain. Yassos was saved by the people of the Bear and became their chief. But they married among the dark feminine and became as they are today. People were disliked because of their ways, but were not shunned. No king ever molested our forebears, for they threatened no one and served all alike. They went freely from place to place with their hearths. They were law-abiding folk and not land-hungry. Our people held safe the secrets of metals, though later they were opposed by the sons of Mir when they came, for these feared the knowledge held fast. Though given high estate among the Quits, our people do not make swords for the black brood of the north. It is the same Quits who have given land, which the wanderers do not need. Our people first came to this land through Porkatha, and even now have great houses at Carboska. The others came across the water from Eblana, but the generation of their coming is unknown to any here. Settlers from parts reconstructed, the two tribes of metalworkers were the sons of fire and those who were called Merkings.